YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha, Sleepy Buddha, back in the building for a late night last Cloudia news and information video. You can see on my screen we did get the March 14th maintenance notice real late in the night. On the 13th we can see this will be occurring tomorrow at 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make your adjustments accordingly. And my goodness, I scrolled through this update, and while your boy usually doesn't like to do content on the weekend, just doesn't work for my schedule, I saw a couple things in this update where I was like, man, I got to record something, Lady Buddha. Understood. And so here we are. I'm going to be reading through this maintenance notice with you. There was a unit teaser earlier today. I didn't make a video on that, but we see who it is in this video, and there will be a reaction video to her kit tomorrow morning as well. But I'm going to make sure and stay up and film this, get it ready for you guys to see what's coming, because it's quite juicy, this update, I must say. So maintenance details, we get the new unit arc added, Gacha updates, event updates, promotion updates, 5-star enhancement released for select units. You might be thinking, what? I thought we went through all the 5 stars that are in the game. Stay tuned, it's quite the surprise. Shop updates, other updates. New unit in Ark, I mean, I didn't see much speculation from the community. If anything, I saw people that just had no idea who it might be, probably because they hadn't progressed far enough in the story. This is our current main enemy, I would say, in Ark 2. We have the Advocate of God, Melee, finally becoming a playable unit. DOH, and with her is coming Melee Mare. I'm guessing that's a play on words of nightmare and melee, which is a UR, everyone. So we are getting a UR premature to the anniversary, which will be occurring in April, mid-April. Kind of a surprise. Not a surprise that we're getting another DOH unit, but this UR definitely kind of catching everyone off guard after 2 consecutive collabs, it feels like. But the unit of Advocate of God Melee is a Descent of Heroes Festival limited unit. Surprise, surprise. We can see here the Gacha update shows us the Descent of Heroes Festival banner and the usual 4-step. You pay for the first 3, basically get the 4th 10 spin for free. Step up is returning, which is very typical for our DOH unit drops, which is pretty useful. It's a pretty nice step up. If you have an extra $10, $13 that you want to spend, you can get 20 summons out of it, which is a pretty good deal, all things considered. But honestly, this gacha right here is crazy and is the actual I'd say winner of this update, because this is the White Day step up gacha. What is White Day? I have no idea, but this gacha is a step up gacha that advances to the next step each time you spin the gacha. Alright, Gacha points. All steps can be spun with free crystals. That's point 1. Only male units appear. So this is kind of the counter to the Valentine's female waifu banner that we just got. And this is only males. Same kind of thing. 2 laps, 5 steps each. The first one, you get a male guaranteed, and the second lap, you get a unit exchange ticket. And if you look right here, the unit Loug Zeus, God of Ruins, gender is listed as unknown and is therefore not a male unit. However, this unit will appear in this gacha, so scratch waiting for the DOH selector banner. Loug Zeus, for any of you who have your 30k crystals saved up, you've been hoarding it, waiting for the day Loug Zeus comes on a selector banner. Your time has come to get one of the best, most power crept, still to this day, most power crept units of the game. I think me and the boys agree that it's very hard pressed for like Melee to come in and power creep Loug Zeus. It kind of wouldn't make sense canonically. And Last Cloudia has been staying pretty true to their power scaling and how they want to keep Loug Zeus as the top of the power curve. I don't think an Advocate of the Gods right? Lougseus being one of the gods is going to power creep one of the gods. So the fact that you can now pity yourself one of the best offensive units in the game, albeit you need the materials in order to build him up. You need the resources and the pieces of equipment and the skills that you're ready in order to get his full potential unlocked. But just having him on your account immediately gives you future access to one of the best offensive characters we have in the roster. So 30k free Crystal Pity is nothing to slouch at. And I'm sure there's some other mentions I could give for units to look out for, but honestly, they shout him out here because there's a reason to pay attention to Lougseus being on this banner, and that is basically good job to everyone who saved 30k and doesn't have Lougseus, because you now have him. Moving on to event updates, we have this new event, Trials of the Summoned Beasts. This caught my eye. The new event, Trials of Summoned Beast, will be released. About Trials of Summoned Beast. Trials of the Summoned Beast is an event where you can get accessories inspired by summoned beasts. These accessories can be alchemized in godforge alchemy. Alchemize them to create powerful equipment. In addition, this event will be held regularly. Alchemy materials, summoned beast medals, and battle tickets will carry over to the next event, so you can play at your own pace. Don't worry, you're not going to be missing out unless you like to just get things done right away like the tryhards of the game tweaks. We plan to add other types of accessories in the future. Hopefully this also means more summoning stones as well, because it was nice when they added Lougmekia to the summoning beast pool, and excited to see how that translates to more alchemy, godforge alchemy gear in the future. Then we've got Event Beast Mania released. The new Event Beast Mania has been released. About Beast Mania. Beast Mania is an event that only monsters can participate in. Play this event to get monster-only gear and prisms. Monster-only equipment can be greatly enhanced with godforge alchemy. If they make some ridiculous gear for these monster units that makes them actually fun to play, I don't know how they pull that off. Kind of hard to do, because the fun of a unit is really in like how their skills operate, how they function, and so just giving them pieces of gear can't like drastically change the way that they play. However, I'm still very excited to see what this means. In addition, if you clear the Nightmare quest that can only be played with a single monster unit, you'll get a stamp for that monster. So basically bragging rights that you beat the monster specific quest. Do your best to clear them. In addition, this event will be held regularly. Play at your own pace. This will be like the super bosses, right? Different godforge bosses that we get to fight. This probably will be returning, like the Tower of Trials game mode. It's just going to be constantly coming back, so you always have a chance at beating this. Just providing some extra content end game. I love it. That's what I'm loving about this update. We're getting 2 unique and new styles of events in order to grind some new gear, get some new stamps for more bragging rights. All things that I've discussed can enhance the end game player experience in this game. These 2 events are looking to really add to that. So very excited. Because this time you can get Gobble and Gowl, only equipment and stamps. More monsters will be added in future updates. So they're taking it slow. Only 2 are available, but we will see more in the future. Tower of Trials is coming back, so this will be the March Tower of Trials. Technically, we know the drill here for you new players. This will be kind of one of your first end game trials to take on. Always see how far you can get, because it's a great way to gauge how far your account has come. The more you can progress through the Tower of Trials, eventually beating floor 80 and then even floor 90. Always a good way to kind of track your progress in your account effectiveness. Looks like we're getting the Pockle cookies returning, right? This just seems like the male version of the Valentine's event that we just had. We used to be able to get the chocolate Pockle tokens. Now we're getting the white romantic Pockle cookies for the white day. I don't understand what white day means, but it's the male day, I guess. During this event, you can collect romantic Pockle cookies from various locations. Collect them in exchange for prism exchange tickets, which can be exchanged for a unit prism for a male unit. So just like we saw with the female Valentine's Day celebrations. Don't forget that you can change your friend gifts to this currency, which will just help you progress and buy out the shop that much more quickly, especially for you new players out there. And we're going to be able to get these from event missions and grinding story quests as well. Promo updates will be showing us the login bonuses, right? A bunch of the Pockle cookies, orange orb recoverers, and 1,000 crystals when all is said and done. Raining promotions, let's go ahead and check that out. We're getting soul accumulation for the duration of the event. Soul field, going to be very nice for the new players and leveling up your arcs and soul tanks. Gear upgrade field, some people appreciate that don't have their tours leveled up. And grand ability gates, of course, this is another one of the main places to farm up your colored crystals when you're like early, mid, and even early late game to a certain extent. So grand ability gate, a great place to use your orange orbs and get those ability board materials in order to make your units much stronger early on. We're getting arena promotion, so 4 times the arena points that we can grind, and 5-star enhanced released for select units, everyone. After this maintenance, the Dr. Stone collaboration units will be able to reach 5-star enhancement. Also, the power level of these units will be upgraded. We're going to check it out here, y'all. So we are getting 5-star enhancements for collab characters outside of an actual collab rerun. Barlene did say this was possible, and obviously this is the first case of it happening. Let's check out what they're giving the Dr. Stone units, because spoiler alert, pretty sizable. List of added skills for Senku, none, but the trait one, science attack magic, damage plus 150% and damage cap plus 12,000. Pretty nice. Continuous recast effect, he always had. Duration of buffs and debuffs from units active skill plus 25% is the same. Damage taken from non-humans is minus 20%, so we'll take that. When unit is alive, boost other allies fire, ice, earth, thunder attack damage by 30%, very sizable, and boost their skill, magic, special HP recovery by another 30%, so that percentage modifier is boosting up. Others boosted the damage boost for science magic for levels 2 to 4 of trait 1, boosted the damage cap for science magic for levels 3 to 4 of trait 1, and boosted the amount of SCT recovered by the special from level 2 onwards. Fixed a bug in trait 2. I don't know what that really means. For details, please check the bug fixes. That'll be below. So quite some nice buffs for Senku right there. Then we move on to Kohaku. We see that she's getting Ultimate Boost 3, which we did just get on the Attack on Titan arc, LR arc. She's getting that innately. And trait 1, physical attack damage plus 50% and damage cap plus 10,000. That's a very meta damage cap number, so I'm sure a lot of Kohaku fans are going to be very happy with her now. Chance to evade physical magical attacks and continuous critical effect. Trait 2 gets no change. Other added a damage cap boost to skill 2 up to 5,000. Boosted the power of special and added a damage cap boost of 30,000. That's quite significant. And boosted the amount of physical special damage for the skill Ginro support to 25%. Added a plus 3,000 earth and lightning damage cap effect to the skill Earth's Bounty. So Homegirl's getting a lot of damage cap for her physical DPS, and one that's as speedy as Kohaku. She's gonna love that. Then we have Tsukasa, also getting some big stuff. Dark Mega Drive, there's some damage modification and damage cap right there. Spear Mega Boost, another damage cap and damage multiplier. No changes to his traits. However, he's got a lot of others. Boosted the damage cap of trait 2 up to 7,000. I don't understand. Why is this listed in others and not a change to trait 2? What? What happened here? Okay, added damage cap to skill 3, 12,000. That's not a little number, guys. Boosted special power and added a damage cap boost effect plus 20,000. We'll take it. Boosted damage reduction for the skill explosion resistance to minus 30%. I don't have these units, so I couldn't tell you what they were originally, but seems significant. And boosted the damage amount of the skill like a king to plus 30% and added another physical attack damage cap plus 3,000. Dudes get a lot of damage cap. We love to see that on our physical DPS. He's gonna be a monster. I think he's even better than freaking Shift Millum now. Because he is a dark attacker, if you couldn't tell. Gen, a lot of people were expecting great things from Gen's 5-star enhancement, but I wasn't. And as we can see, I mean, he's getting no attribute attack raise 3, which is fine, plus 2000 damage cap and some more damage modification. Cool. No change to trait 1. Trait 2, battle start and near death give all other allies a buff for physical attack damage plus 30% and science attack magic damage plus 30%, more likely to be targeted by enemies. They just buffed his trait by 5%. It's nothing too crazy. And others boosted the amount of HP regen for the skill A Drink of Cola. I think that just gives a passive HP and MP regeneration. They just boosted the amount of HP regen. So again, nothing that I'm too excited about. Gen was already ridiculous. It wouldn't have made sense to make him even crazier, so this makes sense as a 5-star buff for Gen, in my opinion. But Chrome, however, we can see he got no skills. However, trait 1, his skill and special damage is now plus 60%, his science magic damage is plus 100%, and his fire and thunder attack damage cap plus 8,000. Very nice. Trait 2, battle start, chance to get an item from all enemies with items, and when defeating an enemy, chance to get an item. That's big. That's big news for our boy Chrome. Others boosted the amount of science magic damage from trait 1, boosted the power of special, boosted the maximum damage increase from the skill A Curiosity for science to 80%. Cool. And increase the damage boost of the skill of Vital Jab to plus 40%. So, pretty decent right there, but just really nice that he gets basically an on-kill chance to steal items now. So he's very much, I think, the best farmer in the game. We'll have to see what percentage that is exactly. But with his, like, pseudo beast hunter trait that procs, and then also having a chance to get an item on kill, Chrome is now a nasty. He's the farmer he always should have been with his 5-star. So very cool to see it. I'm sad I don't have him. Shop updates, of course, pick up your free Melee pack. Kind of weird seeing this update before we get the information on Melee, but I had to just get this video out. There was just too hype information in here for me not to. Other updates, we're still not done, guys. We're still not done. Various improvements. Adjust the order of multiplayer stamps. Okay. Added a filter that filters only mastered skills you have equipped. Someone's going to have to explain that to me, or I'll understand what that means maybe when I wake up. I'm a little too tired to get what that means exactly. Skills that activate when lethal damage is taken have been changed. We got an update on the determination skill recently. I was going to make a video on it, but then I got lazy and wanted to play Elden Ring instead, which I'm doing, by the way. If you guys don't know, I'm over on Twitch going crazy for it. I go to bed thinking about Elden Ring. It's actually crazy. So that's where I've been, if you've been wondering where Buddha videos are. Go follow me over there if you want to see your boy day to day on a weekly basis. I always love to hang out with y'all. But anyway, yes, I ignored the determination change. Basically, it's not that big of a deal. I'd say the biggest deal about this change with the determination is that it just opens up the door for them to do more with changing skills and updating them so that they're a little more effective in how they're used. Determination is now a much more reliable way to stay alive, like in Arena, and make sure your Mikasa doesn't get blitzed through. Sometimes if you notice, Mikasa won't, she'll just die, and you'll be like, why didn't her invulnerability activate? Well, it's because of the issue with how dual wield and extra attacks or pursuit attacks affect the way that damage is calced and inflicted upon a unit. Basically, with determination, even if the unit that's hitting you has dual wield or extra hits, determination will always proc, and it won't get blitzed through in effect by the damage getting inflicted upon you. I know that was very confusing. I'm not in the right state of mind to explain things thoroughly right now, so my apologies. We're getting some bug fixes. The actual effect of Senku Ishigami's trait 2 is different from the trait description. The description originally read, when a unit is alive, power of healing, fire, ice, earth, and thunder skills, specials, and magic plus X percentage. But it did not affect special or healing power and incorrectly increased the damage of no attribute attacks. How interesting. The effects have been adjusted to reflect the description. Additionally, the description has been reworded for clarity. I never noticed this, but I guess it was a thing. Senku is one of the only 2 characters from the collab that I have, so I guess this actually means what it says now. And then for the unit Genesagiri's trait 1 Mentalist, the effect frontal attacks become attacks from behind is added from level 3, but this effect is also mentioned in the description for level 1 and 2. So as you guys know, as you're enhancing, or as you're building out the ability board, you unlock different levels for units' traits, and you can see the little like yellow diamond next to what level, or to see what level of trait you've unlocked. So this effect for Gen is only going to be active when you get to that 3rd tier of upgrading the trait. You're not going to have it for the first 2 trait levels. So this effect will be removed from the descriptions of 1 and 2. When abilities and traits that nullify or cut the chance to flinch take effect during casting, units that shouldn't flinch do. Again, maybe this has happened and I just didn't notice it, but I mean, I guess that's nice. Sounds more reliable now. Added a missing percentage in the description of the Arcana Spear of Quiddity equipment. I mean, if you care, it's, instead of defense minus 25, it's defense minus 25%. I mean, that's a significant observational change, but I don't think anyone uses this spear, and if you do, congrats, I guess. Other minor bug fixes as well, and thank you for playing Last Cloudia. The Last Cloudia management team, quite an update to get through, guys. I mean, goodness gracious, we're getting some dope things. We're getting 5-star enhancements and some really exciting 5-star enhancements. These are 5-star enhancements to get excited for. These are very meta damage cap additions to these physical DPS. Gen didn't get much, but Chrome getting that extra chance to steal is really dope to see. I think Senku's buffs are very sizable as well. So just very excited that these collab characters seem to be getting the 5-star enhancements that I'd say they deserve. We're obviously getting these new events that are going to add to some more end game content, which I think is always needed for this game. Especially, I've been going through my motions of like the true end game experience where it just feels like there's nothing to do, and so this is very exciting to see. We're getting this step up banner, so guaranteed Lougseus for 30k free crystals. Absolutely insane. And we're getting Melee and her UR apparently, which I mean is a hype addition to the game. If you're not too salty about the fact that we're getting a DOH with a UR right after a collab, many people are, but as we have been preaching in the podcasts, this is not unexpected. I mean, last year we had a collab rerun, Dr. Stone, and 2 DOH units before the anniversary. So limited things back to back to back to back leading up to the anniversary is extremely expected. I don't know what to tell you. Obviously, we don't know her kit yet as I'm recording this, so we'll find that out tomorrow morning. Probably the video is going to release while I'm editing and posting this, but I'm going to have to go to bed. Your boy's too tired. So I can't advise you whether to summon on this girl or not yet, but crazy cool stuff coming for this event. And I want to wrap this up so I can edit it, post it, and go to bed because your boy is tired. Don't forget, like I said, your boy's been doing a lot of Twitch content lately, so if you have an account, if you like hanging with me live, playing Elden Ring, one of the hottest games on the market right now, your boy is going through an adventure. We had pre-time skip Buddha and now post-time skip Buddha. It's been a blast, so excited to see any of you guys who haven't joined me over there yet. And let me know your thoughts and comments for this update down in the comment section below. I expect to see many mixed opinions, which is always fun to read through. So, that's all I got for you this time, guys. Like, subscribe, bell noties. Y'all know the drill if you haven't already done it. Join the Discord. The links are all in the pinned comment below to jump in, chat about any games that you are into, about Last Cloudia, about Elden Ring. I'm there for it. And with all that being said, guys, y'all know what we say. Work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.